That shot was so clean, right through the trees, Drew. Oh, so was that.
In the first few months of streaming, it grew pretty quickly. I gained about 40,000 in the first few months, and that's when it kind of made me think, oh, maybe I can do this full time. So my name is Drewdog and I stream full time. I predominantly play Call of Duty, and I've been doing it for almost 2 years now. And I stream daily on Facebook. Started playing video games like 10, I think. I think my parents bought me a PlayStation game with Area 51 with some gun. It was horrible, but it was good. It got me into gaming, and I begged and got a PC and went from there, you know. And I just did it just to prove to my friends that I could actually play pretty good. And then people started watching me, and it just grew. So I got into streaming basically when COVID hit. I was working in the police and I was doing that full time, and I had to leave to go away, and you know, everything got closed down because of COVID, but I couldn't cancel my leave. So basically I was at home for 2 months. So instead of going away, I bought a computer and played for 2 months, and that's how I started streaming. So the transition from the police force to, you know, gaming full time was definitely different. Basically, the lead up for it, I basically streamed in the morning and the night until I had to go back to work, and then when I went back to work, I kind of streamed around my work, and I was probably working too much. You know, like if you consider streaming work, I didn't at the time. It was more of a hobby. But I realised that if I wanted to grow and I saw potential, I had to really commit to it full time. So I took all my leave, my long service, my leave, and that gave me 6 months to decide if I wanted to do it full time or not.
Big blue, he's hiding around the corner.
Oh, that guy's cracked. That's the second time I've killed him.
I generally will stream every day, Sunday to Thursday. I will always stick to a schedule of 8:30 at night. I will stream, and that will depend if I stream 4 or 8 hours. Depends who I link up with in America and who I play with. And then, but I was doing a schedule where I'd stream at night, go to bed, wake up and stream in the morning. And realistically I can stream whenever I want, but I do stick to that schedule of 8:30 at night always, because that's where my core audience is. That's how I grew. That's just, consistency is very important. And then I will edit. When I have time, I edit, you know, videos up every day. I've got to edit short clips, you know, for other, you know, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. I also have to upload videos to my editors who will edit for me for other videos that I, you know, don't have time to edit. And then I have to reply to socials, speak to my managers, and just make sure everything's up and running. And yeah, it's pretty full on. I realized I hit 100,000 followers. It would have been around January last year. In the first few months of streaming, it grew pretty quickly. I gained about 40,000 in the first few months, and that's when it kind of made me think, oh, maybe I can do this full time. And then, yeah, after about probably would have been 7 months roughly, I hit that 100K. As I know at this point in time, I'm around 276,000 now, I think. So, and I think all up on all platforms would be about 300,000. So I got my tattoo because I said to my community that I couldn't grow a certain amount of, you know, supporters or subscribers, they're paid subscribers that help me. And I picked a ridiculous number, and, you know, I said, oh, if we get this number, you know, I'll get a tattoo. And there's also like, there's a community growth to it. There's a financial benefit, you know, for me and the community and more people that join, but we hit it. So now I had to get a tattoo. Quite painful tattoo on my foot of my logo and my Activision account. So it's gonna be fun explaining to people. But, you know, bet's a bet. Some of the cool things that I've, you know, been doing through streaming is I've had random messages, you know. I've played with, for some reason, cricket stars seem to like Call of Duty. I played with people like Ben Stokes, Stuart Broad, a few of the Aussie guys in the team here, and you know, played with a few like Max Holloway, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's good to just meet people that seem to all have a love for gaming. I would say for Facebook, it would be StoneMountain64. We played together a lot. I think we play well together. He's the main reason I chose Facebook for streaming, just because I always kind of watched him on YouTube, watched his videos, liked him, and then realized he streamed, which I didn't even know. I didn't know you could stream on Facebook. At first I was a big fan, and now I can call him a mate. Streaming has affected my life in many ways. I can pretty much write my own rules for work, when I want to work. You know, like I get to play games every day for fun, you know, it's a pretty good job. It's definitely, but I'd say a negative thing to it would be fitness. You know, because I'm working all night and I get tired during the day. The only negative thing I could say is, like, if you're going to start streaming, make sure you still go to the gym and stop eating all night and stuff. I just game and eat. You do have to make a little bit of sacrifices because I'm working, you know, a night shift kind of thing. So, but I do spend, you know, like quality time with my kid when I can, and then make sure I spend time with my partner and see my friends. And you know, I made sure that now I have Friday, Saturday nights off, when I used to just stream always. You know, I did a year with 1 day off, and long term that's not healthy. But early on, it's good to grow and build, and you got to work hard. But now I definitely go out and have a little bit more fun. And I guess I need to go on a holiday, so I'll pick somewhere soon enough. So I've always played first-person shooters. I played Counter-Strike for like many years. You know, when I was younger, I played a little bit of World of Warcraft, but I didn't tell my friends about that because, you know, you just don't. But, you know, all the cool stuff like COD. I actually never played COD. I never really liked it, never enjoyed it. And then Warzone come out, and I smashed Warzone. But I was always kind of what got me into that kind of style of game was Players Unknown, Battlegrounds. And I played that for about 3 years, and it was a great game. And then everyone's like, oh, Warzone. And I think what made it popular was that you could play with your friends on console, you know, because I was always PC games. It was good fun.
To show him who's boss.
So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and try and do it as long as I can. Really, I have pumped the brakes a little bit for live hours. I was doing about 180 hours a month live, and now I'm doing about 120 to 130. I can sleep better, I can focus on other things better, but I'd say I just want to be consistent on playing. I'm waiting for a new game. I just want a new game to come out and play it, and then, you know, hopefully Warzone 2 will be good.
Yeah,
My advice I'd give to up-and-coming gamers and streamers is that if you're going to get into it for money, you're not doing it for the right reason. There's a small, you know, percentage of people that actually can do it full time. If you want to do it, you should do it as a hobby and see where it takes you from there, but always focus on as a hobby and the fun to it, and, you know, just be consistent. Don't change, you know, just be yourself, really. If you're hating a game, it's going to show. People are not going to enjoy that. So make sure you pick a game that you like. It doesn't have to be popular, just what you like. Be unique.